Tammy here. How is everyone doing? I hope you are having an amazing day. Today we have a new kind of video. We are going to do a make it to payday meal because sometimes you just need a meal or two to make it until payday. We've all been there. Grocery prices are out of this world, as are everything else. So where's all our money going? To all these expenses. So sometimes you just need a good, inexpensive meal to feed your family to get by until you get that next paycheck, right? So that's what this is about. So before I get into showing you what it is that we're actually making tonight, let me show you a couple of ideas I had. So I got off work and I'm like, okay, we're going to do a make it to payday meal. Let me go see what my options are. I gave myself a budget and I'll go over that here in a minute. But I've seen a few other things. So let's start with this. This is the French bread. So it's $1.24. So you can do any number of things with this. You could slice it in half and make some French bread pizzas, you know, and cut it up into however many people you got. Put a bag of salad with it and you got a meal. We actually just did that last week. And if you know your store, some grocery stores actually put their French bread on sale when it's like a day old, which is perfect for when you're going to put it in the oven and bake it and heat it up, right? I've even gotten it as low as 35 cents. Y'all, grab it, throw it in your refrigerator, throw it in your freezer. It'll last longer and you can use it. Another idea I have, which is in my Cook With Me playlist, is a stuffed French bread. Got this recipe from my aunt. I absolutely love it. You cut your French bread in half, hollow it out. You're going to make a ground meat mixture, season it however you want. You can do a traditional cheeseburger, you know, do your hamburger meat, do some Velveeta cheese or some shredded cheese, do some Montreal steak seasonings, salt, pepper, cut up some pickles, put in there, or you can do like a taco flavored seasoning or an Italian flavored seasoning. Stuff that French bread, put the lid on, wrap it in foil, put it in the oven, bake it until it gets hot, crispy, and gooey. Super easy. Again, slice it, put a side salad with it, open a couple cans of vegetables. You've got a super easy meal. Now, the next thing I seen was this bag of tilapia. It's a little over $5. Now, depending on how many people you have to feed, this could be perfect. You could just season it, bake it, add you some rice, a can of vegetables, you've got a meal, or you could season it up and grab you some inexpensive tortillas, a bag of coleslaw mix, which is super inexpensive, and make some fish tacos. Super easy, inexpensive ideas for a make it to payday meal without going the obvious route of make breakfast for dinner. You know, make pancakes and eggs. Do pasta. You can get a box of pasta for $1, a jar of sauce for $1.50. So we all know those. So I wanted to look for something that was going to be low carb, that had a lot of fresh ingredients without going a boxed route that we all know. We all know, get some mac and cheese and get some hot dogs. We all know, get spaghetti. We all know these. So I wanted to look for something a little different. So let me flip you around and let me show you what I got. Let me show you how much I spent. And let's talk about what we're making for dinner for our make it to payday meal tonight. Okay, let me show you what I have sitting out here on my stove. Okay, so the protein, I'm going to start with 2 packages of the Earl Campbell's smoked sausage. Y'all, I love the Earl Campbell smoked sausage. So he had 2 flavors in this type of package. So I got the cheddar smoked sausage, and then I got this jalapeno smoked sausage. These are so good. This is one of my favorites, and these were under $3. These were like $2.86. It by far was the best price out of the smoked sausage. Now, always check your proteins and see if there's anything like marked down for a manager special. I didn't see anything tonight, and I know Nick really loves smoked sausage. Another super inexpensive meal is we will just take this, chop it up, pour on a bottle of barbecue sauce, and put it in the oven, warm it through the last few minutes, turn on the broiler, let it get a little crispy around the edges, make a couple of sides, and call it done. But tonight, we're going to do a sheet pan meal. So we're going to chop up both of these because Nick can probably eat one of these on his own. Now, I wanted one bell pepper. I wanted a green bell pepper because they're usually inexpensive, but they didn't have any. All they had was this 3-pack. So I can definitely, I'm not going to use all three. I'm going to use one, maybe two. So I can definitely use this for another meal. So that is put back for another meal. But like I said, they didn't have the green, so that did make my price go up a little bit. I did buy one zucchini because this is nice and big, and I'm going to chop it up. I bought some fresh green beans. Now, they had green beans in bags over there. I didn't want a whole bag of green beans. It didn't say you had to buy them by the bag, so I just took out what I wanted. This is not a favorite of Nick's, but it is of mine, so I'm going to snap the ends and probably chop these in half. And then I got this bag of new potatoes, red potatoes. Y'all, this bag was under $2, and I am definitely not going to use all of this. So I am going to get several meals out of these potatoes. So then I have a lot of spices, but I thought just in case somebody doesn't have a lot of spices, let me go ahead and get a seasoning packet. So there's a lot of flavor already in the smoked sausage, but I got this garlic parmesan. It says wing seasoning, but who says you got to put it just on wings? So I'm going to chop everything up. I'm going to rinse my vegetables and chop up my sausage, and then we're going to put on some oil because I'm assuming everybody would have oil or spray or butter or something of that, and salt and pepper. So I'm assuming everybody would have that, so I didn't buy those items. And then we're going to sprinkle everything with this garlic parm, and we're going to put it in the oven and bake it until it's done. So let me get chopping everything up. Woo! Okay, so here we go. I just put a little bit in the bowl, y'all. I did cook this on 400 for a while, and then when the vegetables got done, I turned it on broil so that I could get a little bit of this crispness on the edge of everything. Y'all, this looks so good. It smells good. Now, I went in, that one seasoning packet for the amount of food I had was not enough. So I went in and I used some more seasoning. I had a garlic, no salt garlic blend and a little bit of Montreal seasoning. So that's what I used. So if I was to make this again, I would use 2 seasoning packets. Now I'm going to show you right now. I added everything up, and this is what it came to. So this is how much this meal cost, which I think is a really good cost. Make it until payday meal. So here I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to give it a try. Ooh, okay, y'all are fuzzy. Okay, y'all, my allergies are bad. All right, so we're going to get a bite here. I mean, just think, sheet pan meals are so easy. You can add whatever you like, and we're not doing, you know, any carbs other than the potatoes, really. I mean, it's fresh. It's all vegetables. Y'all don't look at my mess kitchen. So I got a little potato, a little green bean, a little bit of pepper, and some sausage. Okay, that was really good. Just really good, really simple, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this Make It to Payday meal. Y'all let me know what you thought of this meal. Let me know if you try it. Let me know what your go-to Make It to Payday meals are. And I will see you in the next video. We all remember to thank God for today because it truly is a gift. If you're not already, please subscribe, become a part of our family. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.